First time I came into contact with Reclink was through the Salvo Hawks football team. And, you know, look, I love my sport. You know, like I've always, you know, been active in sport, love me football. So, you know, the idea of doing that was good. But at the same time, like, you know, at that stage of my life, I was pretty isolated from the world, you know, so it didn't matter like where I was sort of, you know, pretty well guarded, pretty reserved. So, you know, to sort of, to get out there and connect with people and you know, in a sport environment was pretty challenging. I lived in a lot of fear that I didn't know that I had. So, you know, the way that it sort of, you know, manifested was like, you know, in that, you know, I just had a wall up, and you know, and I'd sort of, and I was trying to be someone for somebody else. So, you know, like I was sort of, you know, I was guarded, and you know, so going into that, it was almost like, from my point of view, it was, you know, it's scary stuff. You know, a lot, bit of apprehension and you know, and reserved. You know, so it's almost like, you know, I don't know what the hell goes on here. I don't know, really, you know, it looks attractive, you know, but at the same time, you know, it's a lot of fear. You know, like there was a lot of encouragement there, and you know, the people who had already been part of it were obviously were inspired themselves. So it was almost like it creates a chain of effect, or a domino effect of, like, you know, people who are pulling people up, who have come before, who are pulling people up. So I'd got to know a few of the guys that that were already playing in the rec league comp, and so they made it as sort of, you know, easier for me to participate. And when I say easier to participate, you know, I probably would have still had a go, but they sort of set a framework for that. This was like a safe environment, that it was okay, that it was like, you know, that it was all good. And, you know, like at that stage in my life, like not much was good, so I wasn't really all good. And if I wasn't all good, then everyone else probably wasn't much top either. So that's the first contact I had, and going along to that, you know, it started, you know, I guess like me, you know, I'd go as far as to say it started me, you know, playing more as a team member than as an individual, you know, and that just doesn't go for the football field, that goes for, you know, in life. And that's the changes that need to take place for me.